Hello guys, Chunsun here. Today I'll be reading some more r/entitled parents. Enjoy. Racist entitled parent can't stand other languages. True tales of terror. Howdy folks, Nerdy Nanny here with another true tale of terror from my time working at a certain woodland creature-themed water park resort. Sorry for the delay with this tale, I've been dealing with work and some medical issues. But I'm glad to be back on my feet. If you want shorter stories, I'll be sharing some on u/nerdynanny. Short funny tales from my time working with kids. Next time, I'll spin the tale of the entitled kid who kicked me while I was in character, and the entitled mom who asked him to do it again so she could get it on video. Background. Same as the other stories. I work in a craft center at the water park resort. I can neither confirm nor deny the name of said resort cause, let's be honest, I'm preemptively covering my own arse here. In the craft center, or kids clubs as I'll call it, we were encouraged to play music to keep things lively. Also, a small disclaimer. I can't remember things exactly as they were, but I did my best to reconstruct what I can recall. The location I worked at would often get visitors from other countries. The UK, France, Canada, and especially Japan. I honestly don't know how or why we get so many Japanese guests coming in, but I hardly mind. I was the only person in our entire resort staff who could remotely speak Japanese, and even then I had only taken one semester of the class back in college. So I knew how to introduce myself, say thank you, and what the door was called. You know, the basic stuff. Whenever a family from another country came in, I'll ask them where they were from and what brought them here. We get loads of folks from Quebec too, and French happens to be my second language, so I'll make them feel right at home. I even had a large selection of music from different countries on CDs that I curated at home and burned myself. I cannot tell you how excited kids would get here and let it go in their own language. I worked there right when Frozen was a big thing, so I listened to that song daily. On this particular day, a Japanese family came in. I politely introduced myself, asked them how they were, and what brought them to our resort. The kids said they were on vacation. I asked them where they're from, if they were locals here for a staycation, or if they'd come from out of state. The mom explained they have flown in from Japan to visit her husband's family in the area. I immediately changed gears and greeted them in Japanese, bowing politely as an entertainment worker would, and I explained that I only spoke a little, but then I had a surprise for their kids. The kids were already delighted that I spoke their first language. Their faces lit up. Entertainers and folks who work with young kids in Japan are always high energy, and as a guy with naturally high energy myself, it only made them feel more home, I suppose. I cue up a song, the opening theme to Kaizoku Sentai Go Kaiger. Super Sentai series are known in the US as Power Rangers, and this just happens to be the most recent and popular iteration of the show. The kids went bananas. They immediately began to sing along, as did I. We bounced around doing poses from the show and belting the lyrics to this super catchy jam. The parents were beaming ear to ear. I kept the music going, playing music from popular children's program along with Disney songs in Japanese too. The kids wanted to do some crafts, so I am too happily to set them up. Their parents helped me explain how things work and what to do, and I went off to ring them up. Everything was great, until the entitled parents attacked. In comes entitled mom, entitled dad, and two entitled kids. I greet them as well. A smile on my face and a bounce in my step. Just like the family before, I eagerly let them know all about the crafts we have to offer. They want to do some ceramics, and I set them up at another table, pulling out paints and brushes. Both the entitled kids were a bit older, around 9 or 10. After they take their payment, they get to work painting. The music I selected earlier is still playing, but it's not very loud. Consider it like background music at a department store or theme park. Eventually, the entitled mom speaks up. Entitled mom, what kind of music is this? Me? Oh, we're listening to some children's music from around the world. Entitled mom, but this is America. We should be listening to American music. Me? I'm open to suggestions and gladly add them to the playlist when this set is over. Entitled mom, no, I want songs that my kids understand to be played. Entitled Kid 1. Yeah, this language sounds like hickey dicky doo. The child continues to mock the language, as the Japanese family is sitting at the table behind them. Me? It's Japanese. The songs are super popular overseas. Entitled Kid 2. We're not in Japan, stupid. Me? Well, we get visitors from all over the world. I've got music in French, Spanish, Italian. Name a language and I'll gladly set up a playlist. Entitled mom. I said I want songs in American. I don't care if they're not from here. They can learn to speak our language if they want to come to our country. Me? Pardon? Entitled Dad, she said that you need to play songs in English because we're in America. It's our native language. This is triggering me so bad. Me? That's the language you speak. English is not the native language of this country because we're not natives of this country. If you have a problem with my music selection, you're welcome to take it up with the manager, but I cannot condone disrespect towards the patrons in the kids club. I suggest you apologize to the family, or I'm going to ask you to leave. Entitled Mom, you can't do that. Me? Yes, I can. We follow the golden rule here. If you cannot be respectful towards other, then you are welcome to take your business elsewhere. Entitled Dad, you want me to talk to your manager? Fine, I will. I'll see to it that you're fired, you rude bitch. Me, you can all leave now. Take your ceramics with you. If you'd rather not, I'll gladly refund you. Swear at me again and I'll call security. In all honesty, I imagine the father would have escalated further if I weren't such a big guy. I'm 6 foot tall and pretty broad. I have the appearance of someone you would not want to mess with. Or so I've been told. The parents left in a huff with the entitled kids and honestly never returned. Turns out they did complain. And despite my attempts to point out their racist, xenophobic behavior, I was written up. But I didn't give a fork. The Japanese family was happy I stuck up for them, but I also hope I didn't put myself at risk for doing so. I told them I wouldn't tolerate anyone disrespecting another person just because they were different. I wasn't afraid of what would happen, because my morals meant more to me than my job. The family finished their crafts and went down to speak to the manager too, given their side of the story, and how they intend to come back because of my upstanding behavior. Their kids adore me too, and remember me when they visited again. They show off their favorite Sentai toys, and I brought in a few of mine I collected as well. That family still asks about me to this day. No, I will not give your child my braces. Okay, you read the title, it's crazy. How do people act like this? First my comic book, then my chicken, what the fuck? How do I keep running into these vile human beings? Mini rants aside, this is the story. Okay, so a bit of background. I am on mobile, I am 15, and I have braces, I look like I'm 12. So I'm walking down the street when I get a phone call. No big deal really, but as I'm talking on the phone, this kid who looks 3 to 4 years old is looking at my braces. I'm confused. But when I'm done on my phone, the mother comes up to me. Entitled Mom, hi, my kid wants to know what's in your mouth. Me? Braces, why? Entitled Parent, my kid likes the look of them. Can you let my kid try them on? Me? No, I can't. Entitled Parent, why not? Me, they are literally glued to my teeth. Entitled Parent, huh? No one in their right mind would glue something to their teeth. Me, have you never heard of braces before? They are very common. Entitled Parent, stop joking around, just let my kid try them. Me, no, I can't, it's glued to my mouth. Entitled Parent, you stupid fuck. Why would anyone expect an autistic glue something to their mouth? Huh. Me, it's a fucking medical device. Entitled Parent, how dare you use the language around my son? Lady, you just said... Okay. Me, you just used foul language around your kid. Yeah, I was about to say. Entitled Parent, don't you fucking dare tell me how to parent. Me, goodbye bitch. Entitled Parent, aren't you forgetting something? Me, what? Entitled Parent, your braces. Me, what the fuck, lady? Have you never heard of braces? It's a medical device. It is literally glued to my fucking mouth. Leave me alone. Entitled Parent is just shocked. I walked away and thinking the whole way home, I can't wait to post this. Entitled Parent steals my stuff for her kid because I have a learning disability and she thinks her son is better. So for reference, when I say learning disability, I'm talking about the fact I have dyslexia and ADHD. So when I was younger, about 11 or 12, I went to this school. The school is specific for kids with problems or people who can't maintain a normal classroom. I was on 3 medication and was still a whore. I'm 19 now and doing great in college with no medication. Anyways, in this school, surrounded by other children like me, there was this one kid, let's call him EC, entitled Child. And he liked to borrow things. Fairly certain he was a kleptomaniac, but he never returned them. I had a habit of bringing my phone into the class so I could use it during break. An entitled child decides I should no longer have it, so he takes the phone and runs off to his mother. Now this is right at the end of the school day, so I guess he thought he would be able to get away with it. My mother, a really wonderful and caring person, sees me run after him and comes after me. When I catch up to entitled child, he is at the car with entitled parent, and I start trying to talk to the kid who stole my phone, trying to make him give it back. It sounds like I was calm, but I was not. My mother is here at this point and hears what is happening, and requests that the kid gives it back to the parent. Any text is probably not exactly as it was around 7 years ago. Entitled parent: why does your son need a phone? I don't think he deserves the phone. My son doesn't even have a phone and he has better grades. My mom: I don't think that's up to you and you need to give it back now. At this, the entitled parent drives away. My mother calls the police, and we get the phone back about 3 days later. I posted about this because it was something me and my family were talking about at the dinner table tonight with guests. Thanks for reading and have a nice day. That will be all for me for today. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. I'll be back tomorrow with more reads. Hope you guys have a nice day. Ciao!